Dear guests and dear colleagues, it is with great pleasure that Anna Stigen and myself are attending this launching event for the EA Grants Cultural Program in Portugal today. On behalf of the Arts Council Norway, let me say how proud we are to be involved in this program. We are very pleased that the Portuguese government has decided to implement a program for cultural exchange. And we are very happy to see so many people here today, both our colleagues from DGArtes, representatives from the Portuguese arts institutions, from the Norwegian embassy, and probably later today even some Norwegian cultural entities. Let me say a few words to present Arts Council Norway. Arts Council Norway is a government agency fully financed by the Norwegian Ministry of Culture. Arts Council Norway is the main governmental operator for implementing cultural policies in our country. The Council's objectives are, among others, to promote artistic quality and innovation. We administer a number of funding schemes and advise the government and the public sector on cultural matters. Internationally, we are involved as donor program partner in EEA grants program in 6 countries, including Portugal. We are very proud to be involved as donor program partner, DPP in the EEA language, for the cultural exchange projects in this new program, which has been developed by General Directorate for the Arts, the DGArtes, here in Portugal. We have met with our Portuguese counterparts several times over the last years to discuss the contents of the new program. Arts Council Norway has provided advice on the development of the program, but it is thanks to the efforts of our Portuguese colleagues that we are launching the program today. We congratulate our colleagues on this achievement. So, what do we expect from the cultural exchange program? The exchange program has several expected objectives. Among them are, as had been said sometimes today, cultural dialogue increased and European identity fostered through understanding of cultural diversity. But the core objective of this program, and as I see it, the most innovative and brave part of it, is the ambition to put children and youth in the center of the program activities. The program aims especially at stimulating the supply and demand of artistic projects with a strong educational component. And the selected artistic and education projects shall encourage the benefit of artistic experiences by children and young students and foster synergies between artistic entities, schools, and local agents. In our meetings during these years, we have been discussing how these objectives can be reached, and we have tried to identify what might go wrong. In this process, the 10 years of experience from the Norwegian National Scheme for Arts in Education, called the Cultural Ryggsekk, has been fruitful to look at. The focus in the Portuguese program and the aim to bring art more closer to children's daily life has a lot of similarities with the objectives in the Cultural Ryggsekk. The Cultural Ryggsekk has provided valuable experience in ensuring that the schools in Norway today serve as a fruitful and successful venue for children's encounter with art. All the same, it cannot be denied that these kind of arts in education programs present some specific challenges to those who are responsible for its implementation. One challenge that we already are familiar with in Norway is that the success of these kind of schemes is totally dependent on a well-functioning relationship and collaboration between the cultural sector and the educational sector, and between the school and the artists. Those two sectors are actually often regarded as two completely different worlds, with different values and different goals. It will add a special value to this program if the dialogue between the arts and the education will be enriched as a result of program activities. But this kind of challenges lies in the heart of all those programs with ambitions for a deeper and more sincere meeting between the arts field and the educational system, between the artist and the child. The Portuguese program addresses these challenges in a brave and realistic way. That adds a special quality to the program. In addition to ensure that the program is relevant and adequate for the cultural sector in both Portugal and Norway, it has been an interesting and welcome opportunity for us to learn about the cultural policies and the cultural sector of our two countries. For the Arts Council Norway, this exchange of experiences has been much appreciated and very, very useful. We will continue to meet our colleagues in Portugal on a regular basis to discuss the program and its implementation, and also to learn more about our two countries, and we do look forward to this. Already we have received many partnership requests from partners and potential partners in Norway. That is, in our view, an expression of the relevance and quality of the program. Our future role is, among others, to make it possible for relevant partners from the two countries to meet and collaborate. Artists in Portugal and Norway already enjoy extensive cooperation, as we have heard from the ambassador. An example is the successful cooperation also between Norwegian and Portuguese dancing companies and musicians. We hope that the new program will intensify the relationship and keep bringing artists and institutions together. We expect that the new exchange program will lead to high-quality art projects for children and youth in the 5 Portuguese regions, spanning several forms of artistic expressions and displaying diversity in culture. We look forward to being part of this. Thank you.